Hey, what's up, Street Talk? This is Eric from the Eric from Street Photography blog. So it's like 1 in the morning. Just finished day two of the street photography workshop in Chicago, and I'm really exhausted. But I wanted to give just a quick recap of the day two. So day started off and it was a little drizzling, and I was a little bit concerned that it would prevent us from going out and shooting. But the cool thing is that the photography gods really blessed us with better weather later on. It was a little bit drizzling, but things ended up being okay. Um, first day or first time I did a street photography workshop in Chicago, and man, after doing the workshop here, I got so much love for the Windy City. It's a fascinating, unique place. I've never really been to a downtown area quite as lively as Chicago. Probably only second to New York City, but there's just so many fascinating characters. And people here are just really nice. I mean, I would, just get up close and personal, taking photos with flash, and make sure I smiled and said thank you. And people generally smiled and said thank you back, and a lot more friendly than that of Los Angeles, believe it or not. And it just makes me excited to think about all these different opportunities in the future and all these things that I just want to do moving forward. And I guess I'll just give a shout out to everyone who attended the workshop. I mean, George, you know, you came to the workshop saying that, oh, I don't know anything, I can't take good photos, and I want to learn more about composition. And I think during the workshop, you definitely were really humble, and I think that approach really helped you out in the end because you took some really good photos, and the fact that you're able to stay very, humble throughout the process, and it was really wonderful to see that, you know, even though you kind of had like this, you're a tough guy attitude, that you're really able to open up to the rest of the group and just go out there and do it. And, you know, getting more comfortable shooting closer to people. I mean, I think it's definitely going to be something really interesting. And considering that you're from Detroit too, and, you kind of got a cool fireman, hard guy background, and I think that that'll help you in shooting street. And I'll see you in Michigan soon, anyways. Rod, you know, it was great having you. Just, I love the English mentality is that you guys know how to have a good time. You guys are, very courteous, very thoughtful, and I mean, I hope that you like shooting my 35 millimeter. I mean, it definitely beats using a zoom lens. I mean, using the foot zoom and seeing the images you're able to capture with that focal length. This was really great, and hopefully I'll see you again soon in India. That's a whole new different subject. Margaret, I mean, it really seemed that the women of the workshop were the ones who were able to make some of the most memorable images, and just seeing your experience and the perspective and the framing you had was just really incredible. And I think you're a testament to the fact that there should be more women street photographers out there, and just seeing you work at your own pace and being able to capture the images was very inspirational to me. Josh, thanks for coming out all the way to, um, you know, the Chicago workshop. I mean, I know that you had to wait super early to take your train all the way from, your house, and 2.5 hours, 3 hours to get here. I mean, that's dedication, man, and I really appreciate it. And interesting to hear about your graffiti background and the fact that you're just willing to get your feet dirty. I mean, just getting up to that ledge to get that photos of those pigeons was really great. You don't see a lot of people ponying up and doing that, and I think that that interest with your street photography. And dude, come back to LA soon, man. I'll be waiting for you. Ryan, it was great to have seen you in Michigan and have you come out all the way here to just help support. And when you're out there shooting, getting a lot more comfortable, getting closer and closer to people. I think your approach is great, and getting a lot more interactive with your subjects, smiling, saying thank you. I mean, and I think you're a great guy, and your personality really shows not only through your images, but just the way you interact with other people. Alex, you've been here with me since the beginning, and it's crazy to see that you know, now that I was able to finally meet you in person, and you just, I'm around you, always have good vibes. Just, you always put a smile on my face, and just very genuine. Thanks for driving me home those 2 days, and talking about your style. Just keep just try to stay consistent with your images. And I think that you definitely do have an emerging style with your vertical images and the way you stack your subjects. Just keep it up, keep hustling, and chase what matters. Um, so Vic, dude, you are the freaking man. I have never met anyone nearly as enthusiastic, clever, witty, funny, smart, and just down to earth as you. And you just, man, every time I'm with you, I just can't help but have a great time with you. You're a very unique guy and one of a kind. And I'm glad that I was able to meet you. And I'm really excited for the future. I really appreciate all the things you've told me. All the thanks for taking care of the logistics. Um, it just really meant a lot to me. And the fact that you're able to reach out to me was really says a lot about your character. And we're going to definitely do a lot of cool things in the future, so stay posted. Darcy, first of all, love your red shoes, your red kicks. You rock it, and also your purple and stuff like that. But uh, it was interesting. So I was actually having a conversation with Savik tonight, and we were talking about how you're able to really see what other people weren't able to see. And in terms of when you were out shooting, you stayed a little bit towards the end, but it was because you saw interesting things and you're able to take photographs of those. And really creating the beauty in the mundane. And I mean, I keep thinking about that shot where you had, you know, those cars on top of the frame. Then you had the little metal thing with those leaves and that juxtaposition between the, you know, eco-friendly, plants and whatnot, and the cars was very interesting. And just you always just kind of bright, positive attitude, and I think that's what we really liked in the workshop. And of course, having the wonderful female presence is always nice. Um, Bob, my partner, you did a fantastic job. I mean, first of all, thanks for being so positive for your assignment of not using your zoom lens and keeping it fixed to 17 millimeters. And I think just through your images, it really shows that you're able to get so much more interactive, engaging photos. You got close, you crouch, you got that Superman perspective of people, you looking up to people, and it was just really badass. And I was very impressed by, your ability to listen to the assignment, but also really deliver. And thanks again for coming out and just hustling. Um, Jamie, Ruthless, the real superhero, bro. I can't believe you only been really shooting street like 2 or 3 times, and you took some of the best photos out of the group. And the fact that you're definitely ballsy enough to get under people, take the photos, and just kind of do it. It was really incredible that you know to see that everyone just kind of aspired to be like you. I mean, something that I was watching you shoot on, even I felt nervous. It was crazy. Um, I think that you just have to keep at it, and you definitely have a lot of talent. Jason and I kept talking about you. He's like, "Whoa, Jamie, she is one of a kind. She's crazy. She could do it." So keep that up. Um, Sam, just double fisting it with your Leica, the Nikon, and it was good to see that the combination. And even though your knee was still recovering, you're able to just man up, just go out and do it, and really get some cool shots while you're at it. I'm just really excited to see what your film shots look like too, and just the fact that you never complained, you just kept up with the group, and just really kept a positive attitude, really added a lot of discussion, full commentary and critique, and everyone just loved having you there, man. And I hope to see you soon too. Angelo, my homeboy, all the way from the Philippines, man. That's crazy good luck that you just happened to be in Chicago when I was doing this workshop, and you know, I hope you really had a great opportunity at the workshop. And thanks again so much for helping record the footage. For other guys who are watching, Angelo actually recorded a lot of footage of the workshop, kind of behind the scenes again, and he got some pretty cool stuff. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that. But you know, just seeing all this raw passion that you had, and you're so genuine, and your heart really spoke out to me, and just always staying positive regardless of what situation is at hand. It just it's just really inspirational for me. And I hope to visit the Philippines and visit you soon, and do a workshop there. I mean, Filipino people are awesome. One of my homeboys from high school just lumpias. Mom is just kept feeding me. It's fantastic. But thanks again so much for coming out and supporting and being with me since the beginning. It's crazy how the world's such a small place. And yeah, last but not least, Jason, dude, it was such a huge pleasure being able to do this workshop with you. I love your positive attitude. You're laid back, you know, very down to earth, very approachable. Just being very honest with photography, hearing about your experiences, and I mean, just the fact that I interviewed you for my blog, like in the beginning, and now here we're doing a workshop together. I'm excited to do a lot of other future workshops with you. Thanks again for just all the help you've given me, and just being as a really cool guy and a friend. Um, yeah, but it was one hell of a ride, guys. For the rest of you guys who are watching, if you guys are interested, I have a bunch of workshops coming up. If you go to my blog, erickinphotography.com/blog/workshops, I actually have several workshops coming up, and I will talk about them soon. So, um, the second weekend of October, which is, let's see, it's October 10th to the 8th. October 8th to the 9th, I'm going to have a workshop in San Diego. I'm going to make this my intermediate street photography workshop, so if you guys missed out on that, check that one out. The cap is only 6 people, so inquire to me for more details. The 15th to 16th, downtown LA, it's going to be my introductory workshop. It's a ton of fun, some of the best neighborhoods to shoot. That's going to be great. And also October 22nd to 23rd is going to be one in Toronto. So any Canadians who are interested, holla at your boy. November, I'm going to be doing workshops in Mumbai, India. I'll release some of the dates soon, so if you're interested, hit me up as well. In December, Tokyo. This is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be the 3rd and the 4th, the first weekend of December. And hopefully Malaysia as well on the 10th to the 11th of December. So if you guys are interested in any of my workshops, hit me up at erickinphotography@gmail.com. You can have the information below. And yeah, just thanks again to all the guys in Chicago showing me love from the shot town. I'm really gonna miss here, and I mean, the last but not least, how can I forget Holly? Holly, if you're watching this video, thank you so much for just housing me, giving me this authentic Chicago experience, giving me deep dish pizza, all these great Chicago beers, and just you know, letting me stay with you. Um, I love you so much, and um, you showed me so much love, and you know, I hope I can repay you in the near future. All right, talk to you soon. Peace out, guys.